Hey guys, it's your boy Topher here. Today I want to talk a little bit about what's been going on with me. If you've never seen my channel before, I do tech, video game stuff, tufting for rugs, all sorts of fun things, variety. This video is about just what's been going on with me, and for anybody who's like really going through something right now, who just needs to feel like they're not alone. This isn't in any way to diminish anything that anyone's been through that's like worse than this, or who feels like they're going through worse. You know, just to kind of form a community and maybe feel like, you know, ups and downs in life, right? It's kind of more of my, I guess, a vlog. I had a script and everything. I already recorded this, but I decided I'm gonna go more off the cuff, just like a conversation between friends. So, long story short, I recently moved. Excited about that. Moved to the great old state of Texas. So was excited to move here. Tried to move a couple years ago. Things didn't work out. The apartment I looked at didn't tell me the right information about the pricing, so I felt like, all right, I can't afford that. Decided not to move. Found another apartment, this one, and moved. Basically, everything that could go wrong went wrong, and this is kind of just like, you know, what's me letting off some steam about it, I guess. You know, I got really sick before my move. I left my last job, which was at a place that makes and sells a lot of high-end electronics, if you will. I won't say any names, but I'd worked in retail for like 10 years, so I know people can be difficult, things can be difficult. So I left there. I was super sick, but it was like a week before my move. I had a little savings, so I said, all right, I'll be fine. Still really sick on the move, but day of my move, wake up, I try to get a truck rental, and the one company I go through says we have the dolly, because I'm putting my car on a dolly, but not the truck. So already starting off really strong. And I say, all right, I don't want it anymore. I call their customer service to cancel because I don't think the person over the phone could do anything, and I think they left a voicemail really, but cancel it. Go on U-Haul's website, get one same day, everything's good. Thank God, everything works as far as that goes. Go to pick it up, everything's chill. I'm really nervous about putting my car on there, but we figure it out. So I go and get this, go home, and kind of set everything up. I see my family a little bit before I leave. I get my first hug from my dad, power move, and basically start loading up the truck. And it's very difficult, a lot of sweat. I'm also having to take out large furniture. I had an extra couch, a chair, some other stuff that I have to toss into this big roll-off that the complex we were at provided. But as I was throwing in like a chair, I put a chair in and it flew back. It hit something, bounced back, and smashed my two fingers here. And this finger's still like kind of thick on the top of it. And I'm just like, man, something's got to give. This is going to work out. This is the last bad thing. I was wrong. So we fill up the rest of the truck for that day. It's really exhausting, spend the whole day doing it. Go to bed, boom, next day. Wake up, see the last of my family before I go. And as I'm going down the stairs, I do my favorite thing in the world. I turn around to respond to my roommate while I have boxes in my hand. My foot, pretend this is my foot going down the stair, it hits the step, and my pinky area of that presses, my whole weight goes on my foot, rolls the out of it, fall over, like flip and tumble over with all this stuff in my hand, down some stairs, flat onto my face, and I just look up and I'm just like, oh man, oh no, because I've broken my foot before. I had a navicular fracture on April Fool's of 2020, and then my mom died 4 days later, and it was a shit show. Like, almost burned my house down that week. It's been a rough few years, rough life. But this reminded me of that, and I was like, oh no, not my foot, it's the same foot. And I was like, not again. It rolled and it rolled back, and I could kind of just like still like do that with it. So I was like, okay, maybe it'll just hurt, maybe whatever. It swells up really bad. I go upstairs and I just try to chill. Thank God for Facebook Marketplace, because I had a purple mattress that was like huge, marshmallowy, and like awkwardly heavy that I had to toss into that big dumpster as well. Can't do it with my foot like that. It's too heavy for me or my roommate. So basically, I go and contact this guy, Paquito. He contacts me really. Paquito contacts me to come pick it up. He takes a shredder too, because we keep moving stuff out down to this truck, and it's just nonstop. It's crazy. I've moved plenty of times, but I don't know how I accumulated all this stuff. It's like it just keeps appearing like the sandwiches in Harry Potter. It's nuts. So we get it all packed finally. My foot hurts real bad. I have to buy an air cast for the second time in my life. First time it was provided by insurance when I broke my foot, but I had to buy this one for me. I hop in the truck, we get the car loaded onto the dolly, everything with my foot like this. Hurts a lot, but I'm like, we can't keep delaying this. We gotta move. We paid to move. We already went and we had to sign the lease, even though we didn't have to. Not to mention, this is what I forgot, we went and flew to Texas to sign the lease, rented a car, flights, everything. And then the manager, who was different than the leasing agent we originally talked to, said, oh, we don't do those in person. You have to do that online. So I had to get on my phone in front of her and sign it like an idiot. And I was so just unbelievably mad. I was like, all right, maybe this could be better. Maybe something else is gonna work out. So anyways, back to the day of the move. We say, screw it, get in the truck, and my best friend gets in the car behind me and we just start driving. My foot's okay-ish. And basically we drive all the way through, I think, Virginia, almost to the end of it. We stop. I take an interview because I've been applying to a ton of different jobs. I was kind of just like, I got to figure something out, and did really good. I felt like it went really well. Kept driving, got to a really cool hotel in, I think, Alabama or something like that, or Arkansas. Pretty sure it was Alabama though. And it was really cool, it was really chill. My foot was feeling better, but the walk, oh my God, the walk was insane because I could barely walk and we had to park all the way in the back because I have a truck with a dolly. That's confusing, that's scary, there's traffic, everything. But next day we wake up, we end up in Texarkana. I lose my credit card on the way. Funds are running low. This is getting worrisome. We stay the night at another hotel, chill, it's good, nothing crazy happens. Get up, we go to move, and finally, to finish the move in or start the move in, I don't know what you would say. But because I broke my foot, I didn't break it, because I messed up my foot real bad and felt like it was broken, we definitely pre-hired movers for the day of. Wanted to get there at a certain time. Luckily we did. But we had to go into this office and get the last payment or the first month's payment of the utilities that we didn't know about. We thought they'd be at the end of the month, not at the beginning, because we already paid to get in. We already paid the deposit and everything. Annoying, because my truck was on the side of a road that you can't park on, and I thought the gates were security locked. They're not. You can just drive up to them and they open. We drive in, we move. The fastest, nicest group of Eastern European, Russian guys, whatever. 3 guys get out, unload this entire truck in like an hour. I paid for 3 hours, best money I ever spent, but they do it in an hour, move it all up into the house, and I'm just shocked, amazed, because it took me 2.5 days before I hurt my foot, like a day and a half, to get that truck up, and it was just insane. They finish, they go, we move in, everything's kind of cool, but we move in. We gave the people at the office or whatever notice of some stuff that we didn't like that we saw before we finished, the signing process of the lease. None of that got fixed. Then we get a sheet for like, hey, you just moved in, here's your sheet, tell us what's going on. So we get that, fill it all the way out. Somebody says they came out, not a single thing's fixed because, yay, I got the job, wow. But I didn't have to start for like a week and a half. So I'm sitting in this house like, how is that done when I was here and nobody came? Anyways, we just kind of say, you know what? This isn't perfect, but it's only for a year. It is what it is. And then, over time, slowly, we start hearing these noises from beneath us. And it gets louder and louder and louder, and it just keeps escalating from there. So, this guy, beneath us, just douchebag, stereotypical white guy, thinks he knows everything. He's like 40. The most annoying Gen Xer type of guy you can think of. Seems a little developmentally not all there. He just keeps smoking, drinking, playing music really loud, playing instruments really loud and really badly, really poorly. I'm not a musician, but my father was, and I know what good music sounds like. This guy don't know it. He, every day, 9 a.m. to like midnight, 1 a.m. will play music, and it didn't matter for like the first couple days. I was like, maybe he's going through something, give him grace. Then the day before Thanksgiving, I had already been here almost a month. just super loud. Like, I open the door outside and it sounds like it's bleeding into my ear really loud, like makes my ear bleed almost. Not for real, but it would. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? It's loud enough that I would describe it as it could make my ear bleed. Made me mad. And this goes on all night. I hear somebody having a conflict with them, all sorts of crazy stuff, right? Stuff that I've seen when I was living back in Delaware, you know, but not stuff that would be like right up next to my apartment. It'd be like a couple over, or I would see it from across the way, or it was like stuff I'd see in my neighborhood growing up, you know? I don't have to be directly on it and see it all day. So that night ends, call the complex people, deal with them. This goes on for like a month now. That's where I'm at right now, and I'm a little just annoyed, you know. I've been calling the people. I've been calling to get people to come out and talk to them. I've been filing reports, doing everything I can, looking for new apartments, and it really kind of drained me because I want to start streaming. Like, as you probably can tell if you watch my channel regularly, I've been streaming here and on Twitch a lot, twitch.tv/Topher, and I feel like I want to change up and try something different because I was doing the rug toughening stuff for a while, but I just feel like the level of I can't sleep, disrespect, everything is just really getting to me, you know? I have to work most days. I have to wake up at 5 in the morning, if not 6, but most days, because it's like a certain season. It's in retail, but I don't deal with people. It's 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning is my wake up time. This jack off doesn't stop until 1 in the morning. So it's just vibration, loud noises. It's any combination of the two. He has a dog too, which a sweet dog, but that's a dog. He can bark all night. I wouldn't care. It's a dog, right? I've had dogs before. But another week after all that confrontation, another confrontation with like another one of the neighbors he has, which ends up in another neighbor coming and just the business on this guy, which I felt bad at first, but I'm like, no, he's been terrorizing me. I don't feel so guilty about it. Then we get to the point, me and my best friend were like, all right, we got to start saying something. It's keeping us up. We say things a few times. He doesn't really understand that the first time he forgets we even exist. Second and third times, he's like, oh, it's not even loud. This is just tells me his whole life story. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. That's not relevant to me, right? What's relevant to me is that I missed work at my brand new job a couple times because of this, because I got to be up at 5 in the morning, if not 4:30, and I'm going to look bad. I can't keep doing that. You're messing with my money. And I told the people at this apartment that, because that's the only language these people understand, right? And it sucks because everybody so far, Texas, I wanted this to be a vlog of like, man, you know, people say a lot about the South and Southern states because I'm from the East Coast, and everybody's been really nice so far, you know? Nobody's really been, you know, conflict. Like, nobody's really been starting conflicts. The people that are not from here are the only ones starting conflicts because he's not from here. He's from somewhere else. So it's just really frustrating because like everybody's been real nice. I've been telling me, yeah, I came from Delaware. I didn't think I'd be that type of like expat where I'm like, yeah, I came from here. You know, I'm used to Wawa and stuff like that. But I am. Now I've become that. You become that too when you move. But everybody's been really nice, really understanding, really just happy to talk to you. And it's been wonderful just outside of these walls. It's been wonderful. Even, and me, if you know anything about me, you know I hate going to work. I hate working, having to work at all. I don't hate what I do. The people I work with now, they're great. The last job I had, love the people. They were great. Nothing against them. I'm just man, I'd really like to like do this for a living or something like that. And things keep just not working out. You know, I keep just barely missing the mark. I've been making videos on YouTube for 10 years now almost, and I never really found my niche. And I had like the rug tufting stuff, but I wasn't as passionate about that. I want you to know me. I want you to like me for me, and then you just follow the stuff I do, because that's how I follow creators, you know? If they play video games, yeah, that's a big plus because that's an interest I have, but I really wish I was one of those people that like, hey, people like my personality, they think I'm cool in pretty much anything I do. Maybe not everything I do. A lot of the things I do, they watch, you know, like variety and stuff like that. And it's just really bearing down on me. Even how positive I'm being right now is kind of a facade, because I'm just really a little depressed about everything that's been going on. But I feel like I have, you know, people that want more videos of the rug tufting stuff and haven't gotten an explanation, like, well, those videos kind of fell off a little bit for me. I don't have my rug tufting stand anymore. It wouldn't fit in the U-Haul, and I can just build another one. They're not hard to make. I can show you guys how. I think I might have gone over that for like $50 if you go to a hardware store and you already have a drill and stuff to put it together, like a hammer drill, not a regular, you know, maybe a regular drill will work, but I have like a hammer drill that does it. But yeah, it's been tough, but I'm not letting it get me down. I'm gonna keep going. I'm back in school too. That's why I was doing like a studying stream. I'm really trying to stay positive, and I'm really trying to say, look, I know it's bad right now, and I know you're probably going through worse than me, but I promise you, I've gone through worse than this and survived and made it, and someday was happy. Maybe we're both in a dark place right now. Maybe you're just in a dark place and you feel like no one around you understands. You can come out on the other side. You know, there's getting up and moving forward, like in Meet the Robinsons. Saw a clip from it recently and remembered, man, that's a really motivational movie. It was a fun motivational kids movie, but you know, if it seems silly, maybe you should watch it. It's hard. It takes a lot out of you, being an adult, being on your own, especially in this day and age, and trying to be positive, to be kind, to really reach out and make a connection with people, especially over the internet where we mostly meet and socialize now. You just have to keep moving forward, keep being yourself. I feel like this is probably the most vulnerable anyone on the internet's ever seen me. And maybe nobody will watch it. Maybe it'll be the big one. I don't know. I just really hope I can try anything to do something different. After this, I'm gonna stream, and I'm gonna hope that consistency will be the key for me. And I hope if you're struggling right now, you find someone to always be by your side and talk to you. And I hope you have people in your life and find people in your life that can ease you through these moments. I hope you can find a way to enjoy the quiet moments when things are peaceful, even if they're not in your mind. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll see you again next time. Peace out.